Welcome to the library tutorial on locating and evaluating newspapers and popular press periodicals. These resources are helpful because they help provide you with insights, knowledge of current events and developments, names of important individuals, and a starting point for your research. They're excellent sources of ideas for further study as well. Both of these resources, however, are not the type of sources you will want to use when you write your academic and research papers. Popular press periodicals are different from more academic and research-based journals, which are highlighted in the Locating and Evaluating Scholarly Articles lesson. Popular press periodicals are typically written by journalists or staff writers, written in non-technical language that a broad audience will understand, do not follow any set format, may contain commercial ads, and do not follow the same peer review process as academic journals. Because of these facts, there's simply not enough depth and technical information to rely solely on these sources when writing a research paper. The same holds true with newspaper resources. Newspapers can be an excellent source of current events, interviews, and reviews, but should be used to supplement and guide your ideas and concepts in more academic resources. Here at SPC, we have a number of resources and ways to locate these types of sources. From the library homepage, go to the upper right-hand corner and click on the Database by Subject category. This will open a list of the SPC databases based on the subjects and topics they contain. Because newspaper databases tend to be more timely, we'll click the News and Current Events option. This will filter out those resources which are not applicable to the category. To search across a specific database, simply click the link. Keep in mind some of the databases are available on the same platform. To determine this, look at the name on the right-hand side within the parentheses. In our example, we are going to select the first option, America's News. Once this database loads, we'll have a number of different ways to search. The easiest way is to enter our terms in the blanks in the upper left-hand corner. In this case, we'll use diabetes and hit search. Once the results list loads, we'll be able to navigate along the left-hand side of the screen. Of particular note is the by source type. To get additional types, we can simply expand the list. This search shows both newspapers as well as journals. Be very careful of looking for a peer-reviewed journal, because material in this database is not peer-reviewed. To open a resource that looks interesting, simply click on the blue title link. It should be pointed out that many of the SPC databases provide the ability to create a reference citation for you. Please do not use these tools as they are often incorrect. You're far better to take the time and create a completed citation on your own. If you have questions with your citations and references, please contact the library for assistance. The other way to navigate to a resource is if you know the specific title of a work. The easiest way of doing this is to start at the library homepage. Instead of clicking on the databases by subject category, instead click on the journal's A to Z column. In the search blank, you should enter the title or part of the title. In our example, we will look for the periodical Prevention. Once you hit go, you'll be given a list of the possible matches of the title. If you notice, the one we're looking for is the second journal. If you're looking for a peer-reviewed journal and are unsure if your journal is peer-reviewed, look for a paper document icon with the magnifying glass. To open the Prevention, simply click on the red title link. Once we end up on this screen, we can navigate to specific years, volumes, and issues along the right-hand side, or we can search within this publication. The search parameter of journal will already be auto-populated in the first box, so we need to simply add our term or concept. In this case, we're doing diabetes, and hit search. The next screen gives us the results of our search. To open any of the articles, simply click on the HTML full text link. Again, these articles are not peer-reviewed, so they should not make up the bulk of your references in research papers. They can inform or provide you greater insight into concepts and trends, but that is where their usefulness should end. If you need further assistance, please visit the HEC Library for in-person assistance. Call the HEC Library and speak to a librarian at 727-341-3604, or use the Ask a Librarian feature, which supports chat, text, or email via the SPC Library's website.